And now we're live. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, James is here. Hey, James, welcome to Pillow Talk.
Welcome to Pillow Talk, everybody.
I was distracted here at the outset because for some reason it's janky. Hold on. I'm going to bring in Kelly because Kelly's also with us today. Kelly Moore. It's not a Kelly Moore Monday. It's a Kelly Moore Tuesday. Okay, there you go. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I got to fix my...
I can't really hear you guys.
At all?
Can you hear me, James?
I can hear you.
All right.
I can hear me. I sound great.
I wonder.
I fixed the damn...
Hang on, I was a little low. Yeah, you gotta turn your camera down a little bit, Kelly, because if our heads aren't even, then you just look really short and I look really tall.
I can't hear you.
Oh, can't hear. Jesus Christ! I know.
Okay, wait.
Thanks,
there.
Byron. Oh, now you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you got to turn your camera down so it doesn't look like I'm 9 feet tall and you're 4 feet tall.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. I don't also even know what that means.
Turn it down.
Is that in English?
Turn your camera down.
I don't know where my camera is.
Well, look, point your finger at the screen until it touches it, and that's how you find your camera. And plus, you need to show cleavage. Be smart.
Point it down so this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all our eyes are kind of level, and you're showing a little skin there.
I should have cleavage.
Yeah, you do. It looks great.
I'm wearing a V-neck. Best I can do.
No, that's better.
Oh, man. It's hot outside. I can't even believe I just said that out loud. I hate it when people do that. Of course it's freaking hot outside. We're in Texas. It's hot.
In July.
Mm-hmm.
Good one. All right, Pugs, you all set? Can we go now?
I don't know.
This is a work 2-minute start to a show so far.
Don't tempt us to try to beat the worst.
Mm-hmm.
All right, did you guys figure out all the problems?
Yes.
All right, very good. My problem was a little bit different. I'm moving stuff around today. Ed's here. Ed's just across the 1%er compound. Let's start this from the beginning. Hi, everybody. Welcome into Pugs and Parker proudly present Pillow Talk on the Radio Misfits podcast platform, the second of 2 streams that I do each and every day here. The first, high noon Central Standard Time every day. It's topics. It's whatever is happening in the world. I just run it down. I tell you what's happening, what it's about, and we move on. Very, very quick. Tomorrow, very special birthday show. Tomorrow's a very special birthday. I'll be spending extra time on people who share my birthday tomorrow. So please join us every day, Monday through Friday at noon, here on the Radio Misfits podcast platform. This show is called Pugs and Parker. And if you're looking at how it's titled today and have an issue with it, which I am sure that James has, I'm sure that James does not like how tonight's show is titled. James, I just have to let you know, I didn't title it that. Somebody else scheduled the show. So that's a simple mistake.
What is it titled?
Pugs and Kelly with Parker.
Oh, yeah, I do see that. Sorry.
James, I tried to go back and fix it. Ed was doing some work and helping out with some stuff today, and he went ahead and he programmed the show, or what is it called? Programmed. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, guys, we got a lot of stuff to get to today. We got a nighttime 100-degree. Hey, let's play a game. Swim coming up after this. Me and the kid, we're gonna go swimming. Maybe we'll
really. Aww.
Guys, let's play heat wave poker. You want to play heat wave poker?
No.
Kelly, you're in Corpus Christi. James, you're in Tyler.
Okay.
I'm in Dallas. High temperature winds. Check your phones right now. I want to know what it is in Corpus Christi, which is far south Texas. I want to know where it is in Tyler, which is east central Texas. And then here in Dallas. All right, who wants to go first?
Okay.
We all got to
I'm at 94.
You're at 94? 94 at what time?
Right now, whatever time it is.
Well, I say that to make sure that you check so that you refreshed, because I have to refresh mine. Otherwise, I'm looking at mine says 110, but that's because the last time I looked at it was 3:30 this afternoon.
Oh, I'm the loser. Currently, it's 84.
You got 84, Kelly?
Currently, yes, but it also says it's raining and it's not.
James, you're at 99.
How does that? 94. I'm at 94.
You're at 94. All right, I'm your winner. Corpus Christi is at, I'm at Dallas. Highland Park right now is at 99 degrees as of 9:07 at night. 99 degrees.
We only had a high of 90 today.
Really? What? Is it
Mhm.
cooler at times because of the water?
Well, I think it's because of the water, yeah. Because you go over to Kingsville about an hour and it is way hotter there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, all right, one more thing before we get into all the stuff that we're going to do today, okay? Can I just champion the little man for a second here? Can I just point out a product that I bet you nobody Let me point out a product that I think everyone who's broke has had and is like, man, that's actually a really good product. But nobody who's successful with money has ever had and probably just overlooks. We've all seen it. Can I show you what I think is the most underrated cookie on the cookie market?
Oh, gosh. Do it. Do it.
You ready? My son and I love these. We get them at the Dollar Tree. So, they're Dollar Tree
I
cookies.
like that.
But they're a brand that you've seen. They're kind of grandma cookies. You've probably seen them your whole life. But when you actually eat them, they are delicious. And they're only 99 cents. You guys ever seen these awful iced oatmeal cookies that come in the cellophane?
Yes, I have seen them. Guilty.
They're delicious.
Never bought them.
Have you had?
Oatmeal cream pies is what we go with.
Oatmeal delicious.
How can they be delicious?
That's
is that your question? How can they be delicious? I don't know. They're cookies. It's fat.
Well, I mean,
it's lard and sugar. I don't know. How could that be delicious, James?
I know it sounds like a dick question, but is it? Do they taste like the patties of an oatmeal cream pie?
No. Here, no.
I love those.
Well, these are just cookies. These are just glazed little. These are just see how thin they are. They're just little oatmeal cookies. They're really hard. They crumble. Like if you like dry hard cookies, I love dry hard cookies. I love cookies that go like they crumble. They crumble.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
no, I can't manipulate.
That's a test they use. They're marketing it. Yes, but how well does it crumble in my hand?
I'm just pointing out, if you people like cookies and you've never tried these, you're in for a surprise. These are delicious. Me and my 13-year-old son loves them. All right. One other thing that I want to ask. I don't think James is going to be able to help me because his kids are essentially in the same age group as mine now. So he's going through it. But Kelly, you've had 13-year-olds. Let me ask you something.
1A and 1B.
And you got through both of it and you got a couple more on the way.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about the age 13 where, okay, all right, I'll put it to you this way. He's in the other room. I'll just tell you the story. Just any opportunity to humiliate me in public in front of strangers, he's like all about. And there is nothing that I can do that isn't the dumbest possible way to do it. Especially if we're in public. Like if there are strangers around, I'll give you an example. He humiliated me in line at Chipotle today because apparently I make the world's worst burrito. Strangers were laughing. They're all people behind me. They're chuckling at me.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, I was a really bad mom yesterday, and I told my 10-year-old to stop being a dick in public.
Oh, please. That's not
I did
that all the time.
But he was. In my defense, he was being a dick.
What was he doing?
Hitting his brother, complaining about why do we have to go to the grocery store? Like, do you want to have dinner? Because that's how it's going to happen. And just like, and then he like, no, I don't want that. And then he would get cookies and throw them into the cart. And we were in the grocery store for 16 minutes.
Here's how it ended. Here's how I shut him down in the Chipotle line. He goes, "You're like the only person on the planet who puts sour cream on a burrito." And I turn and I go, "Oh yeah? Then why is there a giant vat of sour cream?
Exactly.
Have they been waiting for me all day?"
All of them. All Chipotles have been.
All Chipotles. They're all waiting for me.
All Chipotle's been carrying sour cream just for your ass, right?
Just in case I drop by. Just in case me, the world's worst burrito orderer. Yeah, I'm saying it loud enough so you can hear me in the other room.
Hey, 40 franchises in North America have just been throwing away sour cream at the end of the day because no one used it.
I haven't showed up. There's a Chipotle in Portland, Oregon right now who is throwing out a vat of sour cream because yet again I failed to show up.
You didn't make it up there.
And nobody's ever associated sour cream with the burrito before.
No. I am the world's worst burrito constructor. And it was even worse because it was one of those situations where I was really hungry and I went to Chipotle and ordered double steak, right? Oh, that's another thing. Steak burrito. I'm like, there's an entire industry built around the idea of the steak burrito.
Yes.
Apparently I'm weird for like a steak. I think I just lost my train of thought. Where was I going with that? So
you ordered a double steak burrito.
Oh man, I ordered a double steak burrito. Thank you. It's almost like you have 20 years of experience getting me back on track. So I ordered a double steak burrito, and it was I held up the line. It was like a new kid at Chipotle. He was having difficulty fitting it. It was like they had to throw out the original shell. Like they abandoned it. They poured everything in a bowl, threw it out, and then gave me another shell. And another guy had to come in from the Chipotle dugout and actually wrap it for me because the new guy. And then the kid's like, "Say you make the world's worst burrito." I'm like, God, he's got evidence to back that charge up, even though it's completely wrong. But you just have to switch up.
Not your fault.
That's true.
What is
kids
that,
today?
What is that? Bo Burnham, the comedian, has that bit about where he's making a burrito at Chipotle. James, have you ever seen this one? I know that we watched a Bo Burnham special.
I haven't seen the Chipotle one.
And it just progressive. Yeah, it is. It's during the Kanye song. Haven't you seen the Kanye song? Where
Gold Digger?
I have seen that.
And he's like, you should have. Nah, Bo Burnham's a genius, Kelly. If you don't know Bo
No,
Burnham,
I know who he is. I know who he is. I know that he's a comedian. I just don't follow him.
My God, I wish I
Declan does.
We know all these awful comedians from like the early aughts where there were no guardrails on comedy and they just said the worst things and they became our friends. Why can't I be friends with a Bo Burnham? Why can't? Anyway. Yeah, he has a song, a Kanye song, and in the vein of Kanye, where he's walking through a Chipotle line and he gets progressively angrier at the Chipotle guy because the Chipotle guy should have warned him that he was putting too much in the burrito. That's the whole premise of the song. You should have told me not so much steak. You should have told me not so much steak. You should have told me not so much. And it's done like a Kanye song, and it's really funny. And that's how I felt. I felt like that guy today. James, you want to do a little monologue to get things rolling?
I would love to do a monologue, please.
He does. He likes to do monologues. He does them every day. And while we're waiting for the song to cue in, I am going to do James a solid. Put them up in the big square. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Comfort Nest Lounge, high atop the 1%er compound in beautiful, sunny, scorchingly hot downtown.
Are you okay?
No.
Are you choking?
Yeah, on a dry cookie.
Oh, yep. See?
These oatmeal cookies are good. Yeah.
They're good. And just like anything that's good.
Dollar General, yeah.
Just like anything that's good, they'll kill you. All right, James Parker.
Thank you. Oh, beautiful crowd. You're a great crowd. So, hey, an extreme heat wave has also gripped a whole bunch of Europe. Did you see this, guys?
Yeah.
In fact, it's so hot in Ukraine, President Zelensky is asking the U.S. for water guns.
Oh,
Not too soon. It's so hot in Paris, Frenchmen are experimenting with deodorant.
Oh, he's got a bunch of them.
Yeah. Let's just go through all the stereotypes here. Okay. It's so hot, the Swiss Miss girl is in a thong. Okay. It's so hot, the Greeks are making shawarma on a sidewalk. All right.
Okay. Keep going. You got more?
Yeah. It's so hot, the Brits are actually using ice in their drinks. It's so hot, the Germans are invading the North Pole. That's how hot it is in Europe, y'all.
Hot. That's hot. That's very hot.
And I'm kind of running out of fumes here, so it's so hot, the Polish are still having issues screwing in light bulbs or something. I don't know.
Me too. Anybody hear my light bulb screed from this afternoon?
No, you had a light bulb segment?
Apparently, you guys. All right, just real quick. We'll get back to the monologue. Apparently, I'm about to turn 50. I'm about to turn 53 years old in a mere couple of hours here. I, as it turned out, and learned yesterday the hard way, have never in 53 years had to buy light bulbs, ever.
Are you kidding?
Never. Every place I've ever been in, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Here's what I would say. When I lived alone, I didn't have light bulb problems. I never seemed to.
Oh
I
my
never.
gosh.
And when I lived with women or was married, I don't know. They did that stuff. I don't know. Light bulbs wrong. Kelly, it's like salt. A couple of months ago, I went to the store. I had to buy a thing of Morton salt, and I realized I've never in my life had to buy salt before. It's just always been
Like in a shaker or like?
no, I went and bought the actual jar, the Morton salt thing. That's like you
The
use it to
paper can?
refill. Yeah,
Oh, but
you
not anything for like the pool or anything.
no, I've actually bought road salt. I bought that.
Yeah.
But I have never in my life, until just recently, gone to reach for a salt shaker and had it not be at least usable
Okay.
for that moment.
All
And then
right,
a
light
couple months
bulb,
ago-
salt. We done now? Can I get back to it?
Yeah,
Oh,
James, fine.
okay.
I had a whole light bulb hunk.
Dude,
this
I put
afternoon.
up the curtains and everything, and y'all are just running away with this.
Fine,
You know, it really bothers me that they don't put the salt and pepper next to each other at the grocery store.
They don't?
No, they don't. Pepper has
I
a
hate
whole
crimes
other
going on.
section.
All right, James. James, go ahead with your,
All right.
your segment.
According to a new poll, President Biden's approval rating is down to 33%. To put that in perspective, 34% approve of Ricky Martin because he got in trouble.
Yeah, Ricky Martin.
I'm aware of the trouble.
The studio audience must not be aware of it. Sorry. The economy's also getting worse. To give you an idea how bad it is, there's a new reality show called Shoplifting with the Stars. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck tied the knot in Vegas. You see that?
I did.
Yeah,
Yes.
they'll probably go. They'll probably be fine. She says he's the man she wants to spend the rest of the year with. It's not her first marriage. Y'all know that?
Hey, I saw a great meme today. It said since 1997, Jennifer Lopez 6 rings, Dallas Cowboys 0.
Ooh.
That hurts. That hurts, man. It hurts my soul. Researchers say shark attacks are on the rise this year. And in a related story, Democrats are urging Senator Joe Manchin to take up surfing.
Well, they really don't like that
I think
one.
they're booing Manchin, not me, right? And man, this has been a busy year for the NFL so far. Already, 17 NFL players have been arrested. It's gotten so bad that this year on Sunday Night Football, Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth will be joined in the booth by Nancy Grace. That's bad. That's a lot of crime.
It's a delay. Dan Abrams as a sideline reporter.
Oh, I like that. Good addition there. And finally, happy birthday to a founding member of the Eagles, Bernie Leadon. I don't want to say he's getting old, but the Eagles just released a new remix of Heartache tonight with a new verse about his triple bypass.
Look at that. Interesting that you went with Bernie Leadon when it's also Brian May's birthday today, James. Brian May of Queen.
My husband's favorite band.
Queen?
Mm-hmm.
James, your mic's off now. We can't hear you.
Oh, I was going to say that's suspect. Your favorite band is Queen.
Yes, it is his favorite band. And he's seen that movie a million times.
Why is that? All right, I'm going to go down. All right, I'll go down this hole. James, why is that suspect? Why is having Queen as your favorite band? Why is that suspect? Let's go ahead.
He's a wannabe Brit.
No. It's like saying who's your favorite country artist, Johnny Cash. It's you're almost telling me that you have no real depth of a well that you're drawn from here.
Well, music is not really strong suit.
Very subjective, and of course I could be wrong.
I mean, there could be people who are lifelong music aficionados who would agree that Queen is their favorite band.
Yeah,
but you're saying it's a tap out choice. It means that you're not really.
He's very into the Southern rock, and actually, that one classic rock station that we worked at would have been right in his wheelhouse.
Yeah. He's definitely he's a middle-aged white guy. Does he have a pickup truck?
Yes, he does.
Of course, you fucking pickup truck. Excuse me.
Yeah, but you know what? What I've come to the realization is guys can't make fun of how big women's purses are if they're driving a pickup truck.
Yeah, I agree.
That's what you're bringing with you. Like, what are you bringing all this extra baggage for?
Can I just throw a little something out there to you pickup truck drivers? Because I know, James, you're a pickup truck driver, and the master of the How 1%er compound here, he's a pickup truck driver. He's got the most ridiculous pickup truck I've ever seen in my life. Kelly, you can imagine. It's Emil's car. Imagine what kind of pickup truck Emil would have. Couldn't get the new Lamborghini, so he went with a pickup truck that probably costs it's a ridiculous pickup truck, and it is so big. You pickup truck drivers, just do us normal people a favor. When you go to the grocery store, just park in the back. Please take the walk. Take the walk in. All you do is make it treacherous for me in my normal car to try and back out of the grocery store because you've got the new F-1050. You've got some gigantic wall. I can't see anything.
And please don't park backwards in a parking space. That really annoys me. We couldn't do that in Chicago. It was illegal to park backwards.
Is it?
My mom once got a ticket in her Pinto.
Yeah,
I don't know, because you just didn't do that. But for some reason, down here, everybody's parking backwards.
I thought this was America.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
This was America.
Yeah, that doesn't mean etiquette doesn't exist.
My parking spot, my choice.
I'll park backwards if I want. Am I in the lines? Excuse me.
All right. Hey, guys, anybody got anything they want to jump in on? Because I am excited about something. But, James, I always know you come loaded for bear. So if you've got something you want to jump in with it here in the first segment.
Well, I had a train topic, but wait for when we had the trans topic with the trans co-host in there. So the other thing I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, well, hold on a second.
I mean, I'm right on that, right?
Yeah. You're right. If we're gonna do a trans topic, let's do it with our trans co-host, so that we can.
Yes, that's a much better way to go.
Do you know about this? James's best friend is trans, and Rebecca, she joins us here on the show weekly, typically on Thursdays. And she was gonna come on today, but I was like, no, I'm sorry, I moved Kelly over to Tuesday, so we'll have Rebecca gonna come on tomorrow, or is she gonna do Thursday like normal, or what do we got it?
I think tomorrow. Is the day.
That's fine. Would you believe that James, of all people, would have a trans best friend?
No, does that make it the 8th trans person he's seen before? Because we know that there are 7 on TV.
Kelly, literally, his best friend is trans. I mean, He's not. He's got more of a connection to the community. He seems to hate them, but he has more of a connection to the community than I do.
Hate them.
No, you don't hate them.
No,
You just don't.
I don't hate them, man.
You just can't be bothered to show them.
Do I hate anybody?
No. Yes.
Yeah. I'd say most people.
I'd say yeah. I would say that you hate.
Hey, who do I?
Well, specific, no. But I'll put it this way: you are hard. You're judgmental. What group of
people do I hate?
Hate is a strong word. I'm not going to agree that you hate people.
I don't want to get into an argument over it. It's not worth it.
It's really hard to get me to hate somebody. I don't know. I have the opposite problem.
That is true. You have to care to hate.
Sounds like a compliment, but really it's an insult.
No.
All right. So the other one, the other thing I wanted to talk about here is the Sean Payton rumor.
Oh, what is the Sean Payton rumor?
Sean Payton stepped down for the New Orleans Saints, and he keeps getting.
Hold on a second. Kelly, did Sean Payton go to your high school?
I don't think so.
No. Well, he went. Okay, he's from Naperville. He's from. So I thought he was from either Schaumburg or I know he's from the western suburbs, but I wasn't sure if it was Naperville or Schaumburg. All right, James, go ahead. Sorry, just wanted to establish.
Yeah. So Sean Payton was. Man, it's funny. He moved to New Orleans like the same day I moved to New Orleans, and he left like the same day I left. Almost. I say metaphorically speaking, but it's really close. He moved there right after Katrina, at the beginning of the summer of 2006, and that's when I moved there. And then I just left at the beginning of this year, and he just left at the beginning of this year too. But he stepped down from the Saints. He was there for 15 years. I was there for 15 years. It was we had a nice little run there. But he's sitting out this year, and he told the Miami Herald that he's looking at 3 teams: the Dallas Cowboys, the Los Angeles Chargers, and the Carolina Panthers.
Those are the same teams I'm looking at.
Right? Wouldn't that be nice?
Me too. Who's not? Yeah.
First off,
Oh,
I
by the way,
want to point out.
hold on. I was confused. Ed just chimed in. It was Sean Payton went to Ed's high school, Naperville Central. He was class of '82.
Yay!
There you go.
That is really cool.
Yeah. I confused.
Well, I can't say that.
I knew somebody who went to his high school. So
man, I went to high school with a bunch of rapists and murderers. In fact, my sister just showed me another guy who killed somebody from our high school, but he was like 4 years older than me. So he wasn't there at the same time I was.
We were comparing high schools yesterday, Kelly, and it turns out James went to a high school with like 50 other kids in it, and like 30% of the school is doing life in prison right now.
Yikes!
There's like a whole bunch of
drugs.
No, it's like murder and rape and all that stuff. Oh my goodness!
What a serial rapist! One of his like lunchtime
sat
buddies,
at my lunch table. He was on the soccer team with me. He was our left midfielder. He was a good left midfielder too.
My good friend's boyfriend killed his mother while we were in high school.
One of my best friends killed his mom. My neighborhood had 3 kids that killed their parents.
Oh my gosh!
In matricide.
Oh
yeah.
So not so psycho after all. Chapel.
Yeah, but not like serial. Just like killing mom.
Well, you're up 50-1 on me. I only knew one.
All right, Sean Payton story.
So Sean Payton. Okay, so Sean Payton is in this boss position where he was a coach, and he left, and he gets to say sentences like, because most people out there would, drown a bag of kittens or maybe even their firstborn kid to be the head coach of the NFL. He's like, oh, I'm just flippantly thinking about 3 franchises. I may pick one to allow my coaching services to help them out. But he deserves it. It's not an unfounded statement to make. I just want to point out what position this dude is in. He's a guy with coaching experience. He's only 58, and he can basically pick the next good open job that he wants as being a head coach in the NFL.
He's in that Bill Parcells period of his coaching career where he's probably already had the great success that is going to put him in the Hall of Fame, and now he's just going to take a job that he wants to do, and he probably won't be successful. He's probably not going to go around. That happens all the time.
Encouraging.
Move on. Well, I mean, there's a reason he stepped away. Maybe he doesn't have the fire or the passion that he once had. He thinks he has rekindled it to some degree. He's going to take $100 million paycheck, and hell, who wouldn't?
No kidding.
And I feel you, dude. At 58, is he going to be a guy that puts in 88 hours a week, during the season, making sure every second of film has been scrutinized or whatever? No.
At 58, maybe. At 58, maybe. 68, no. So 78, when they brought Bill Parcells in here to Dallas, he was already in his 70s. And it was like, that dude's
that's a no-go.
Well, I like the Bill Parcells comparison because Bill Parcells did that nice little second round with the Jets where it's the only time I've seen the Jets be relevant in my life. Mm-hmm. Went to the AFC Championship with Mark Sanchez of all people, so there's pretty good coaching involved. And then he had a decent run with the Patriots, but by the time he got to Dallas, so I think Payton does have another run in him. I think if he gets an amenable front office, and doesn't get himself in like salary cap trouble or something, he's a guy that I could see him taking another franchise to the top.
And so really good players would be good.
Yeah, that would help. Okay. That would help. What are the cities again? Do the cities. Because if I'm Sean Payton at 58 years old, I've already accomplished a lot. I've got generational wealth. Right now, it's just about, I don't want to get off the sideline. I want to keep screwing around with football. So give me the cities.
Dallas Cowboys, Los Angeles Chargers, Carolina Panthers.
I'm sorry, Dallas. I'm going Chargers. I'm going to go live in the beach. I'm going to 58 years old. Get me a house in Malibu. Market. Yeah.
Is that the part, that gets really hot? No, I should know more about LA since my daughter lives there.
No, LA's gorgeous. LA's great. LA's like
she's suffering in the heat. But
well,
everyone is.
So a global thing that's happening right now.
Did you hear how hot it is in Europe, Kelly?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
James, how about you? Okay. Where are you going? Like, we can just eliminate Carolina, right? He ain't gonna go.
No.
That's good weather.
We can't eliminate Carolina because here's the number one thing. Mm-hmm. Would he even work in Dallas? Because Jerry Jones is going to want to control who the draft picks are, and he's going to want to have his, fingers in the cookie dough or whatever the metaphor is. And Sean Payton is going to want to have absolute monarchy, basically, like he had in New Orleans for 15 years. Hell, it's all he's known as the head coach is absolute total control. Sean Payton controlled who the draft picks were. Sean Payton controlled who the trades and who the free agency pickups were. Sean Payton controlled who the starting quarterback was at all times. Jerry Jones is not going to let him have that control. And because he's such a controlling megalomaniac, we are going to lose a chance at a great coach that could take us back to the Super Bowl again. And we're going to, just be some squalid, maybe a 10-6 is the best we can hope for, and get knocked out in the first round. I'm worried about this, and I shouldn't be. Payton should come here. He wants to come here, but Jerry Jones is going to screw it up because he wants control.
Jeff Ballard, Chicago needs someone. Don't know why he's getting personal. These are all personal attacks now. I've said nothing. Jeff Ballard, Chicago needs someone. Pick a sport. They all need something. All right, basketball. What do the Bulls need? What are the Bulls? Bulls are a rebuilding, really good-looking, talented young team with Billy Donovan as coach. There you go, Jeff.
Can Michael Jordan come back? He's too old, right?
He's too old. We don't want to trust me. He's fine. Let him stay where he is, doing his thing.
Hey, who's a more famous basketball player? Would it be Scottie Pippen or Tristan Thompson?
Scottie Pippen.
Wait, I was going to say better basketball player, not more famous. Better basketball.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen's better than Tristan Thompson. Yeah,
that's what I thought.
Yeah, I mean, Scottie Pippen's one of the 50 greatest of all time. The last time they did the 50 greatest players. So yeah,
I was listening to Heather McDonald, the comedian, and she said that Tristan Thompson is a much better player than Scottie Pippen, and I'm like, there are rings that can say different about that.
Tristan Thompson's got some rings, but now you don't have Scottie. No. Let's stop it.
Doesn't have 6.
Yeah, it's no.
I was like, maybe I'm just too close to it.
Guy for all 6.
Jordan
and Pippen were the only guys that were there for all 6.
Yeah.
Right.
How many was Kerr there for?
You might be right. Kerr wasn't there for all of them. Kerr was because
John Paxson was Steve Kerr before Kerr got there.
Yeah. First we had John Paxson, and
I'm pretty sure those 2 dudes that were on all 6 teams.
I know Dennis Rodman wasn't on all of them.
That weird?
You might be right. Yeah, you know what? I think you might be right. I think it's the coaches. It's Tex Winter, Johnny Bach, Phil Jackson, Scottie Pippen, and Michael Jordan. They're the only ones who, I think you're right. And Jerry Krause, the GM. That's it. I never thought about that. Wow, James. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. All right.
No, it was in The Last Dance. I didn't come up with that. That was in The Last Dance. But look, if if Jerry Jones can just go, you're old, dude. Let it go and relax and enjoy it, and let Sean Payton take over and let him have the reins. I think the Cowboys would have another era. This.
They're not going to do that. No, Jerry Jones can't do that. He's not going to change.
At some point, he will. He's almost 90 years old. I mean, at some point, he's going to get too old to do the day in and day out, and he's going to, so at some point, they are going to hand the reins over. And he ain't handing him over to that idiot Steven. He's going to want a football man in charge there. Chairman of the board, maybe. As far as,
you know what I'm starting? Right. I'm starting to, be at your request. It was very good advice I followed from you, Pugs. I've started to watch Succession, and I'm about 4 episodes into it, and I imagine that's not too far off from what the real world is like. They do a really good job
MTV
of capturing
The Real World from MTV. No, probably not that one.
No, not that one.
No. This is Succession, the HBO show. With the great Brian Cox and Kieran Culkin. But the way that these siblings of the really rich guy are all just completely disconnected from reality and just unlikable people, and they have no clue what the world is like or what real people go. And you can't blame them. I would be them had I been born into that situation, no doubt. It's not like I'm above this, but that's what the Jerry Jones kids are probably like.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe it's completely unaware of what the real world is. That's probably an apt comparison.
Well, doesn't his daughter run Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders again?
Is that
Emily? Her on that Making the Cheerleader show or something?
Is that Emily?
I don't remember her first name, but the last name is Jones and it's hyphenated.
Yeah, I don't know.
And so it used to be these two other chicks that just ran the thing, and now all of a sudden there's a Jones involved.
But
Hey, you think Emily's ever had her power cut off in her apartment?
No. You think Emily's ever tried to figure out if she could make it all the way to work on the amount of gas that she has in her tank? I don't think Emily ever has.
Or as my brother Kevin would say, she has no idea how heavy a door is.
Yeah, I say that. Does he say that? Did I take that from
Yeah,
him?
he says it too.
I like that.
I don't know. You guys both hang out.
Anyway. I also I also bet that she has no idea what ramen noodles taste like. I bet she's probably had ramen in Tokyo, but I bet you, like, the things you see in the grocery store, she wouldn't know how to make ramen. She would. Emily Jones, make me.
I had it 2 days ago.
She knows what ramen noodles is because there's a pop-up ramen noodle stand that's in Uptown, just off of Ferret Street. Little patio ramen noodle, something. Because there are ramen noodle restaurants, but it ain't ramen like you eating out the store.
Right. It's not the ramen that college kids know and that poor people know. This is a whole different kind of ramen, and it's actually kind of pricey.
Yes, it is.
It's the exact opposite of store-bought ramen noodles.
That's what ramen noodles. Exactly. That's what ramen noodles are to her. Right.
Wouldn't it be a fun game to play with her? Just pull up supermarket items and say, how much are ramen noodles? You'd show her one package, which are they're like 24 cents each. So you'd show her one package and she'd be like, $7? No, Emily.
Dude, you know what? I meant to bring this up to you when I saw it. So do y'all have Pluto? You know what Pluto TV is?
Yeah, that's the free smart TV channel where you get free streaming TV, right? But with ads.
All right. So they are a free streaming service. They have live feeds of any channel sign up. They have like 1,200 channels. You thought DirecTV was cool, and that was an improvement over the 4 we grew up with. This is like literally 1,000, maybe 2,000 channels. So in one of them, it's not just like the Boomerang game show network where they play old game shows. They have like a channel for, this is the dating show from the 70s, or the dating game from the 70s. This is the Newlywed Show from the 80s. This is
so it's like the Newlywed channel, the dating game channel, and it's just endless episodes of that back to back.
All right.
It sounds like a cloud for all old TV shows.
Yeah.
Let's put it in a cloud.
Kind of awful and kind of good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's where it gets interesting. There's a cool little level of difficulty that is added if you go watch a Price is Right that's decades old. So from the 80s or 70s, I haven't found one from the 60s, but I've seen them from the 70s and 80s. Because not only are you trying to guess what a pack of Oreos is, you're trying to guess what a pack of Oreos was 7.
Yeah.
And it's same.
No.
You're like, 83 cents and you're high, you're above it. No, 79, you idiot. Yeah. So,
I would want to watch
go try
Wheel
that
of
out.
Fortunes. Remember when they used to go shopping after? I'll take the patio set for $10. You remember that?
I don't remember
They'd
that.
have to spend their money on like some showcase things.
Was that Price is Right?
No, it was Wheel of Fortune. Instead of getting the money, they'd have to buy stuff.
Yeah, garbage. I guess I'll take another 10 speed.
Yeah.
I just bought one, but okay.
God.
James, you know what I like to do?
So
oh, God.
No, I was going to say, so I watched like some complete episodes of The Price is Right. And I don't know if it was like 1978 to 1982, but it was like that era where they didn't have big bell bottoms, but they still kind of had really wide collars,
Sure.
And all the t-shirts had rings on the neck and the sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of really high tube socks that are pulled up when you're wearing shorts that have like the color stripes on the top of them. Like,
yeah, I'm always struck by that. It's an interesting observation about the way we looked back in, say, 1980, because it seems to me that every 22-year-old male today looks like every 45-year-old male from 1980. Notice that? The weird look. Everything is to be ironic. Like a mullet, a popped collar, and like, I don't know, some pleated pants, and they're the bartender at the hipster bar. It looks like a guy who worked at Radio Shack back in 1980, but now he's getting all the hot girls at the cool bar where he bartends.
But wouldn't Pluto get annoying though? When you're scrolling through looking for something to see, And then you're like, oh, that looks good. But wait, let me check something else. I would totally forget like how many hundreds of channels before
Get
was.
lost.
Yeah.
You do. You do.
Yeah.
You do. Dude, and you do stupid things. There was this one channel, it doesn't exist anymore, but for a while on Pluto, there was a channel called Eye Candy. And it was girls that were scantily clad, just dancing in a cool little set to music. But the lighting's real good. You could tell it was some sort of photo shoot. But they were playing, it's not music you would recognize. I don't know if it's like copyright free music or they had to go buy it from some library or whatever. But it's just a really beautiful girl that is dressed kind of sexy. It's not porn. It doesn't show anything, but she's just dancing to music that you don't know. And it's all instrumental and it's kind of in slow-mo. And like, I watched that for like 20 minutes before I realized I was watching it. You know, like, yeah, you just flip through and you stop. You're like, what is this? So this is just a chick dancing? I mean, she's kind of
kept
hot.
waiting for a point.
Yeah, and nothing happened. But I sat there for like 20 minutes like an idiot.
You know what would be a fun channel? Since we're talking about just taking shows and making entire channels out of them, as Pluto does.
We could get a Pluto channel. There's got to be some fee we pay, and we just put this on, and it's on a loop.
There was a show probably 15, 16 years ago, and it was maligned. It only aired for a couple episodes. They took it off because people were outraged. But I am telling you, it was the most brilliant. If they had had the attitude in 2005 that Trump bring into the office, which is you can't do that, and then the response is, shut up. If they had just done that back in 2005 when everybody was like, you can't do that on TV. If they had just gone, oh, shut up, the show would still be on the air and it would be the most watched. The show did incredible numbers and they had to pull it. Do you remember the show Hot or Not? Where it was.
Was that Howard's show?
No.
Or was it one before he started doing that?
Howard claimed that they stole the idea from him, but it was a 1 hour show on Fox where it was just a podium and 3 judges and just one after another, dudes in Speedos and girls in bikinis just walked up, stood on the podium. And then the 3 judges had to determine, are you hot or not? And when they told someone who thought they were hot that they were not, it was awesome.
Oh my God.
Great. Kelly, don't you remember Hot or Not?
I do remember it. Yes, I do. I do.
I remember the website. I remember spending hours on that.
You can't exploit women like that. What are you talking about? Every other contestant is a dude in a Speedo. What do you mean we're not exploiting women? We're exploiting humanity. Let's at least get on the same page there. And it was so funny. It was such a funny show because, it was in the Simon Cowell, Weakest Link Lady, that era of judging where it was just like brutally honest and like real. But here's the thing. Almost everybody was hot.
Of course.
I mean, compared to me. But because everybody's hot, they started nitpicking on the craziest thing. It was just really, It was a great show. And ABC or Fox or whatever got scared. And I'm telling you, that show could still be on. There was a YouTube channel that was just endless girls going, am I hot? I'd watch that. I would watch that when I'm in a doctor's office or waiting for an order.
I don't think they'd have it on.
I remember the Hot or Not website.
What's that?
I remember the Hot or Not website.
I don't know what the show was called. Anyway, it was great. Should still be.
It was called Are You Hot? I looked it up. It was 2003.
Are You Hot?
June was one of the judges. Yeah.
What?
No.
2003 really? Was.
No. The celebrity panel was Rachel Hunter, Randolph Duke, and Lorenzo Lamas.
Okay. It's on brand.
Okay. The son of the guy who made You Look Marvelous, famous, that Billy Crystal character that was based on Fernando Lamas's dad. So you got that guy, you got Rachel Hunter. Is that who you said?
She's a model. She's pretty.
She's a model, so she belongs. Who's the other dude? What's the other dude's name?
I don't know this dude, Randolph Duke.
Kelly, is he a fashion guy? I've never heard of him. I don't know. Should we look up Randolph Duke?
Yeah, let's look.
All right, I'm doing a search now. Randolph Duke Designs. I've been helping women as a fashion designer and interior designer. I'm passionate about that. What? No,
dude.
I don't know.
This was an ABC show. But should we watch a little bit of it? Should we just see what hotter? Let's watch it, shall we? Why not?
I think we know what it is, but I do want to see it.
Yeah, let's see what this looks like. I'm having some. All right, here we go. Gonna have to move my You guys can talk while
I
I'm
see
doing
him as
this.
designer, fashions, designer, trading places. Trading places. What is that? Oh, I'm thinking of trading spaces.
Isn't that what the show is called? All right, we're gonna do it this way. Hold on. I'm having, for some reason, there's like a lot of, I think we're using a lot more internet than we usually do. I've got a lot of.
I've noticed a couple of lags here and there. Look, I would like to throw in there while we're talking about obscure reality shows that no longer exist. I really thought Wife Swap would be a show like The Simpsons, where 40 years from now, not only would it still be on, it'd still be getting great ratings, because that's such a great premise for a show.
Yeah.
Still on like Lifetime.
Is
and
it?
stuff? Yeah.
Oh man.
And Celebrity Wife Swap.
I've liked
Andy
every
Dick's
episode
partner
I've
was on it.
seen.
Yeah.
All right, here, guys. Let's all be quiet now. Let's just watch a little bit of Are You Hot from 2003. This was an ABC show, and let's see. We'll put us all over there. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. I'm telling you, this show is great. The search for America's sexiest people. They're doing a community service.
Good evening.
Somehow I wasn't on. Yeah.
Roberto, and this
Hi, JD Roberto.
the search for America's sexiest people.
Let's see if we can see.
He's really good at reading the teleprompter.
Show that cuts to the chase. You are not going to hear any bad versions of Aretha Franklin songs. You will not be forced to endure any mediocre stand-up
How do they get
comedy,
people to sit in the
because we
audience
don't
for this?
care if you can dance,
Tourists.
sing, or tell jokes. All we want to know is one thing.
That's what all these shows are. When you go on like a lot tour at like Paramount or wherever, you're a tourist from Iowa, they take people from those tours and fill studio audiences that are filming on that. So these are all out of towners. This is the greatest moment of their life. They're seeing a real life TV show being done. These people are excited.
This is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
For months, our casting experts have scoured the country to bring you the
Oh
sexiest.
gosh.
Hey, this guy's career went nowhere.
I know.
What's his name? JD Roberts?
Roberto?
I think that may be Joe Robertson.
Who's that?
What?
Oh, that's the host of Are You Hot?
No, but I mean, I thought you were saying like he went on to do something else that you were familiar with. I don't know.
Oh,
who
hell
this
no.
is.
No, oh my
But in
God.
2003, when he got this and he was living in some like funky Venice, California apartment, he came home and told his roommates, "This is it. I'm on my way."
Oh.
In America.
His parents were bragging about him at church.
Now, you may not always think that our competitors are quite that hot, but the important thing is they think they are. We have
All
divided
right, let's fast forward. Let's get into the show.
Hot.
All right, let's see how it starts.
Palladino.
What did the judges think about Teresa? Hot.
All right. See, look, it's just one after another.
A 25-year-old personal trainer from Westwood, New Jersey, Jonathan Weber.
What was the word on Jonathan?
Ooh, Rachel likes him. All right.
A 29-year-old podiatrist from Chicago, Illinois, Rebecca Barrel.
They're going to say not because she's got a brain.
James, what do you think?
Oh my God, yes.
So you think they're going to say yes? She's a podiatrist. And Kelly
Yeah.
said,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't care
Dang
if she's a garbage man. Look at her.
I think they're going to say not. I think
Yeah.
I think they're going to say not.
Yep.
Get out of here, you ugly bitch! That's
A 18-year-old landscaper
Oh,
from
look at-
Champlin,
look at-
Minnesota.
this guy.
Bobby
Oh, my shirt
Blanchie.
came unbuttoned.
Accident.
He's a
What's the
landscaper.
verdict?
He clips grass. You're-
No.
The podiatrist can't be not hot, but this is hot. That's then I'll understand why the show failed if that's the case. Go ahead.
So, James, is he hot or not?
Hell should I know? He cuts grass.
No.
He ain't hot.
What?
Kelly, is he hot?
They're not even
He's
talking.
broke.
James, is he physically attractive or not? I don't care. What he does for a living.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess. I think so.
Is it basically the name of the show should be "Would You Fuck Him"? That's what they wanted to call the show, but they couldn't. So is he effable?
So, dude, April says no. April,
yep. I was gonna say April's right. Nope.
No,
he is not hot.
He's hotter than like 8 out of 10 dudes.
Oh my God, I am straight, and that guy is super hot.
No,
yeah, like look at me and Pugs. He's not hotter than me and Pugs. You wouldn't rather smash that than me or Pugs.
Thing about him.
Oh,
I don't know.
Whatever. The hot girls are gonna look slutty. That doesn't bother us.
He's just sweaty because he's been mowing grass all day.
He's absolutely hot. They're absolutely gonna say hot. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the guy says no.
A gorgeous
21-year-old data entry specialist from Calumet City, Illinois, Bettina Betts.
James?
Yeah.
Kelly?
I don't like her hair.
See, I think what we're doing is this relativity game where in the span of this show, for this show, are they hot or not? For a contestant on Hot or Not, are they hot? Compared to the average person, all of these people are hot. Okay? Compared to like what you see at the DMV or the grocery store. What?
Even among the 100 most beautiful people on the planet, you could whittle that down to the ugliest of the 100 most beautiful people.
And that's what this game is.
Yeah,
that's what this,
So is she hot or not, James?
Compared to the average person, yes, absolutely. For this show, no.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What are the judges?
For this show, no.
What are the judges?
Okay, what are the judges going to say? Well, the judges are going to say yes because they don't want to be accused of racism.
Kelly, what are the judges going to say?
No.
I agree with James. She's the first minority contestant we've seen. There is no way they say she's not hot.
You're not pinning that on me.
Although the show did get canceled after 3 episodes. So.
Good point as well.
So maybe. I say they go, yeah.
Oh.
No.
How dare they?
We were still allowed to be racist in 2003.
What about Aaron?
Yeah, he's a handsome fella, dude.
Kelly?
He looks like he could be a cousin of the Jonas Brothers.
All right, so is that a hot?
I'd go with hot.
Yeah, I'd go with hot. I think he's hot.
What's it gonna be?
Yep, Rachel likes him. Oh my God! Whoa! See the quick pacing of this show. Are you telling me this show couldn't have run for 20 years? Are you telling me
this show should have ran? This show should be on right now.
Look how much fun we're having just judging innocent strangers.
Oh, I could do this for hours. Hours. We could all do this for hours.
Nikki Kretschmer.
Okay, this looks. James?
Holy Jesus Christ, yes.
Let's say yes. She looks like a young Britney Spears.
So it's a yes from Kelly, too?
Mm-hmm.
It's a yes from me. Yeah,
What is the verdict?
She's quite the looker. Holy cow.
This is why the show got canceled.
Look, he's already.
They just had to end it after this broad. Yeah, of course. Don't even bring any other chicks out. It's
Illinois, Ken Kim.
Kelly or James?
Guys just look.
I
like
think he's
dorks,
cute,
man. Especially after you just show like a hot chick, you got to bring a guy out here. We all look like boring losers compared to chicks.
Well, it's boy girl. Yeah, so that's just how they're doing it.
I think they would have to say. I think the judges will say hot.
I think he's cute.
Yeah, I think they're going to say he's hot too because they've already gotten. They already said another minority wasn't. It's all been white people that they've been saying is hot. So
I know
hey,
the deck's getting a little heavy, isn't it?
I think they're going to say.
What do our judges think?
Yeah, there you go.
A 21-year-old waitress from New York, Skylar Collins.
Go. Does she look like Kirsten Dunst? She's got like a Dunst thing going on. James?
Yes, totally hot. Skylar Collins is hot. No, don't be ridiculous. That's beautiful.
I say I'm with Kelly. I think they're going to say no. I think they're going to say no. She is not hot.
What did our judges have to say about Skylar?
Eyes are too small, faces too round.
Oh my God, y'all are crazy.
Well, she wore her best halter top. Thank you.
Her beer tub girl outfit.
Teacher from Chicago, Illinois, Roderick McClay.
Whoa, with a spin and everything. What's the verdict?
Please, God, no. No. He's wearing pajamas. He looks like he stuck his finger in a light socket.
No. It was
look
the
like.
jiggle. It was the little shimmy.
Right? I thought maybe they'd give it to him on Flash and Swag, and then he did like overly arrogant shimmy here at the end. So
He looks like
James,
ludicrous, addicted Big Brother.
James, hot or not?
No.
Kelly?
Nope.
I'm gonna say yeah. You said they say yeah.
No. It's the pajama pants.
Ah!
Oh, come on.
They needed a black person.
They do. It's getting a little hot in here, wasn't it?
Elizabeth Valerio.
Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, James.
She's got like Shakira vibes. Yeah. Oh, don't do
Yeah.
that. Don't.
No.
Oh, sorry. That was my mistake.
If you don't look, if I don't say this chick is hot, call an ambulance.
James, yes. Kelly, what do you say?
No. Yeah. She's hot.
Yeah, I say that too. There you go. Come on, keep them going, baby. Keep them coming. Next.
23-year-old personal trainer
Get
from
the next
Stillwater,
dumb
Minnesota,
idiot out here.
Derek Johnson.
James?
He's cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
All these
Yeah.
people are attractive. Didn't they even say like we went out and we found the most attractive people? And okay, like there hadn't been one chubbo that's what I want to see.
There's not gonna be. This is about taking people who walk around in their everyday life thinking that they are God's gift and knocking them down.
Yeah, but
it's all this is about.
right, if you did this show right now in 2022, they'd have some Lizzo looking chick or some she that looked like a Wookiee or something coming out, and everyone. That would be so fun to watch. That would be so much better. Like that, we would throw so many screwballs and a great premise for a show already. Start this show. You're right, Pugs. This needs to be on now. Now.
Verdict on Derek?
Not.
He's a beautiful human being. What are y'all talking about? Look at this
attorney
kid.
from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
He's an attorney.
Christine Long.
Whoa. Oh, does she have
my
Jessica
God.
Biel vibes?
She's really
my
cute.
God.
She looks like she would be fun too.
An attorney, so she's
Well, maybe
No.
not then.
a
Not
piece
fun.
of garbage, but yeah, she's hot.
Did the judges?
I say yes. How could they not? Yes, of course. Look at her. She's beautiful.
Oh.
What?
Oh, that's fine.
Not a popular decision
All
of
right.
the audience.
Bring out the next beautiful idiot.
A
There
22-year-old
you go.
student from Des Plaines, Illinois.
What did they
Was
do?
this shot in Chicago?
I was gonna say, did they go to Water Tower Place and just
Yeah.
everybody? This is
I
like
don't know.
the 7th contestant from the 312-708-847 area.
Frank
Right.
Lacerdo.
Great Lacerdo.
No. No.
Yeah, like all of these people are hot.
What's the matter?
That belt was a miss.
Frank try and buy you a drink at 4 a.m. at the hang up one night? What?
Oh, no way.
All right, so Kelly says no. James says,
I think so.
I
I don't know.
say
I
no.
can't believe that lawyer chick didn't get it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're going to go no with him.
What was the final vote on Frank?
Yeah, no.
You suck,
Good night,
loser.
Sorry, Frank.
12-year-old local
Now
TV
go have
host
sex
from
with your
Minneapolis,
roommate's
Minnesota,
girlfriend.
Sherika Benny.
Okay. I think she's pretty.
I think she's pretty.
James?
She's cute. She's cute.
Uh,
She's cute.
hot. I mean, what are they going to say? I don't care what you think. What are they going to say?
I think all of them are hot. I think they're gonna say yes on her.
I think they're going to say yes on her too. Kelly?
Yeah, she's hot. Did she kill her journalism career though by doing this?
Is that what she is? She was a budding
Yeah, she's a
journalist?
news anchor. Yeah.
Oh,
What's it gonna be?
probably an ABC affiliate. Oh, she got hot. There you go. All right, let's do one more.
A
Two more.
22-year-old
Boy,
aspiring model from Rahway, New Jersey, Travis Bullich.
James?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so too. I think he's hot. Kelly, the only girl. The only...
I don't know. I think he's cute. He doesn't present himself in such a way. I don't know.
All right. I say they're going to say yeah. Hot. He looks hot. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
All right, last one here. Last one.
A 23-year-old graduate student from Huntington, New York, Chi-Chi Wadiara.
Oh.
That shirt is cheap.
Oh. If that's your type, she's beautiful. I say yes. James, what do you say?
No.
Kelly?
I mean, I think she is, but I think the judges are gonna say no.
I think she's pretty. The clothing choice, I'm not in favor of.
Yeah. Oh, she's tiny. She's tiny. Look how frail her arms are. And I like her. There you go. All right.
Other way, Chi-Chi. A 22-year-old waiter from Streamwood, Illinois.
Yeah, it is Midwest. What the hell?
Well, she was from New York, so there's been people from.
She's probably visiting Chicago.
Streamwood. Look at this guy.
George
checks IDs at the Thirsty Whale.
Oh God, no! This is a no. It's a yes for her, but no.
Oh, come on. That dude's not hot.
His best wife beater.
From Aurora, Illinois.
Aurora! Kelly, here's one from Aurora, Illinois.
Get it.
These are all in the Chicago area.
Yeah.
Gibson.
Hey.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
dude, are we looking at the rare, the beautiful, the unicorn that is the Blasian?
Here's the thing, James, if she was your girlfriend, I would describe your girlfriend to our other guy friends as being super hot, but I don't know if I don't know. Kelly, what do you think?
No, she's a couple of visits to the plastic surgeon away from hot.
No,
she's very pretty, but there's like, she's a second
know
season
how
housewife.
hard it is to find a Blasian anywhere on planet Earth?
What is that, a black Asian?
That's not hard at all, James. Blasians are everywhere.
No, Blasians are one of the rarest mixes possible on planet Earth.
Isn't one of them our vice president?
Well, no, not that Asian.
Blasian, still. All right. I don't think Blasians are all that rare.
Name one.
I don't think so either.
What? Name one. Name.
There's her. Whatever her name is.
There's Tiger Woods, but that's it.
I'm not.
No, there's some on Housewives shows.
A whole bunch of them.
Name one hot Blasian chick.
Stupid. The stupid shit we Google. All right. Well,
I know. I met one in Louisville one time, and I was.
How is she not?
Oh God, no. I really don't think so.
Design engineer from Orland Park, Illinois.
I'm a hometown. That's my neighborhood. What's this guy's name? Hold on, let me hear this guy's name.
Streamwood, Illinois.
Oh, you went back a little far.
Yeah.
No, we still have the Blasian.
Yeah. All right, yeah, I want to hear what this guy's name is. See if I know the family.
Sure you do.
Orland Park, Illinois.
Our final competitor, a 24-year-old design engineer from Orland Park, Illinois, Kevin Bessel.
What did our judges think? What is it
He's not
going to
gonna
be?
get in.
Eyes up here, ladies.
Hometown! Hometown, honey! Pretty excited.
And here they are.
All right, there you go. Isn't that a good show, ladies and gentlemen? That was,
Okay.
I've seen enough of it now.
that was a fun
So
show.
his name is J.D. Roberto. That's short for John David Roberto. Born October 23rd, 1969. So that puts him at age 52, right there in your wheelhouse of Pugs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I was talking to Pugs. You're like 29 or something.
Yeah, sure. 30th time.
James. Well done.
But he's also hosted a couple of other reality shows. How to Get the Guy.
Never.
Then there was Are You Hot? Then there was a relationship show called Outback Jack.
Outback Jack?
Quite questionable for a relationship show. Then he was the host of the Alaskan Adventure Challenge on Discovery Channel. So I guess a step down. And then he was on Shark Chasers.
All right, but we don't know who he is, so let's be honest. He went on to do nothing. Nothing to any of us.
But it says he's still active.
Oh, good for him. Never give up. Look at me. I'm still streaming. You can keep trying.
Can't stop me.
I can retrieve your dream, dude. It's never too late.
All right, James. Go ahead. I know you want to just disappear. James,
No. I want to say a couple things first. Don't wait till the end of the month when the bills are coming due to give it a mention, and you don't need to be such a stingy butthole that you can't donate something. And then also the Florida Stories podcast. Already listen to podcasts because I know you do. Don't be busy. Go find my crap and follow it. I need every stat I can get. Okay.
Hold on, James. Before you go, that's fine. But I did want to ask you. See, that's where he goes.
Yeah.
See, that's how I get rid of him. That's why he tries to get rid of me. He tries to just disappear on me. All right. Thank you, Kelly. We'll see you next
Thank you.
week, Monday.
Yep.
Appreciate
Yep.
you being here. There she goes. That's Kelly. Kelly More Mondays right here on the show. We're done. I think we're going for a late night swim. I think we're going to go jump in. What is the temperature currently here in beautiful North Texas? Has it gone up or is it still 99? It's 97. It has dropped 2 degrees. All right. It's only been dark now for like about an hour. Still basically 100 degrees. Okay. I got nothing else. Yeah, April, he's crazy. There are a whole bunch of beautiful Blasians. I just can't think of any right now, but I know I see them all the time. Like, see, also, I am a big fan of the, I'm a big fan of the, how do I say this? I'm just not going to say it. We're just going to move on. All right. Anyway, I think Blasians are beautiful. I think Asian women are beautiful. I think when you get an Asian woman and you get you marry her to a European dude and they create like a Caucasian Asia, I think that's beautiful. I just think the Asian people are beautiful, especially when they get mixed. Oh, what did I do? Especially when they get mixed. Oh, that didn't sound good, did it? That sounded terrible. Especially when you get some of that Asian stuff out of them, which is not at all what I meant. No. I just think James is nuts. I think maybe he just doesn't. I see a lot of Blasians. There's a lot of Blasians. Can't name any. Can't name a one. So he's got me on that. All right, folks, we'll be back tomorrow at noon for High Noon. Topics. If it's trending, if it's something people are talking about, we'll get into it tomorrow at noon. Love you all. Appreciate you being a part of it. Tip the show if you can. Again, if you can help out, we appreciate it. Your tips treat me like I'm your barista, I'm your bartender, I'm your valet, whatever it is. And help us get through another month here as we roll up on the 20th, tomorrow. That's right, tomorrow's High Noon show. It'll be my big birthday show. It's going to be the same show we always do. It's just going to happen to be on my birthday. All right. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow at noon. Be well. Have fun. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. All that stuff. Bye.
Down the road I'll travel, far from the comfort nest. I am on a never-ending quest. I am on a never-ending quest.